Myself, Bhushan, and in this session, in this particular topic, we are going to discuss the that Linux, more over the Linux, the operating system. Okay, so let me introduce myself. That I am a actually developer and a trainer as well, and I have 2+ years experience in this bioinformatics field, and my proficiency is in the Python programming. I work as a developer and also working with some machine learning models there. Okay, so let me share my screen. Kashmila, please confirm that it's visible to all. Just a second. Yeah. Is it visible?
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, great. Okay, guys, so let's begin. So, what is a operating system actually, and how it plays an important role when we use it for our day-to-day life, and also to perform some important tasks there. Okay, so operating system is just a program that runs when you start your system. It doesn't matter. System means anything, any device you are using nowadays. It might be a smartphone, it might be your laptop, desktop, even your car. Even if you turn on your car, the that LCD screen bright up and something runs there. It might be based on your Android system or like that. Okay, so this is what the operating system is. And what is the Linux is actually? So Linux is one of the operating system. We have lot many operating system in this day in the market, like Windows, Mac is there. When we talk about the smartphones, we have the Bada, Symbian, then there is a Android. There was a time when the BlackBerry was also there. Okay, but nowadays the BlackBerry is no more, because this Android and the Mac are taking the place of that. Okay, so apart from that, in the computer we use the Mac, Windows, and the Linux mostly. So Linux is an operating system, and we bioinformatician actually go with the Linux other than the another languages. So what is so why is the reason for that? Whenever we purchase anything, it may be anything like car or the laptop or the smartphone, we first consider the price. Okay, so Linux is an operating system which is freely available. It is open source. Okay, anybody can download it, anybody can install it. You don't have to purchase any license for that, license or the key. Okay, uh, we are a bioinformatician. Means I am a programmer, but you are a bioinformatician. So you will be less. You will be having. You might have having the less knowledge about these things, the operating systems and the programming languages. So the Linux. Linux, we are not. I'm not talking about the Ubuntu. Ubuntu is what is the Ubuntu that we will discuss later. But the Linux is user friendly. If you are using the Linux, you will get the user interface there, just like this. Let me show you. uh, just a second, that what it is. Ubuntu, you will see something like this here when you will start the your Ubuntu. Open image editor. Okay, this is how it looks like. Here you can see the icons are there. So as I'm using this Windows, you can also use the yeah, that what we say, the Ubuntu in the same way there. Okay, because it will provide you an user interface same as the Windows, and we are more familiar with the Windows and Mac as well. So nobody found any issue while using this Ubuntu here, Ubuntu or the Linux. Okay, this is the second reason that we use the Linux for our work. Okay, to perform our works. Then the tools that you require for performing your operations and performing your tasks. So mostly those tools are actually available in your Linux other than another languages. Few tools like a Blast, those are also available in the Mac and the Windows, but few more like that FastQC, FastP, or Cutterdab, Bowtie. So these tools are not available there. That's why we go towards the Linux in order to use those tools. Okay. I use the Ubuntu as well. Where can I find the record of this webinar? Okay, we'll talk about it later. How we'll get to that. Okay. Then this is the third reason that most of the tools are that are required are available in the Linux. Then Linux offers the stability, security, and scalability. Why is it so? Because the Linux is less prior to attack by the viruses. Because see, Linux is more toward the development. We use it for the development purpose, and the thing is that as it is used for the development, it has less support to the applications. Like not more applications and the games are available in the Linux as compared to the another languages. Okay, few important tools like the VLC media player, something like entertainment, you'll find there, but not more. So the attackers are not more interested in the Linux as compared to the another languages, because see, what is a virus? Virus is nothing but it is an application. How the virus enters into your system? So it enters to some files. If you are downloading any file from the internet, so that virus can enter into your system through that program. Okay, so what that program does is actually there are a lot many ways that how the that virus can affect your system. So it might be the possibility that program that virus, I'm not talking about the program, but that virus can run multiple programs simultaneously. And if your system has the less configuration, then it might slow down. Okay, so this is what the virus is. It is just an application. Okay, and in the Linux there are less chances to attack by the viruses, so it is secure, and that's why you don't require any protection to use the Linux there. Okay, means again your expenses are saving. You don't have to purchase any uh, antivirus. Okay, first thing is that it is open source, so you don't have to buy the Linux as well as the antivirus for that. It's supported by a big user community. Means the community means if you have any doubts or if you have any questions, then you can ask them on the internet, on the community of the user, and there is a large group available, and uh, you will get the answer of your questions quickly there, and within a few time. Okay, so community or the development community of the Linux is large as compared to the other. A huge list of libraries and codes are available in open source. Okay, just I told you that you required that you need to you need to actually use those NGS tools. Okay, the tools that you required, we call them as the next generation sequencing tools. Those are those can be only run on the Linux. So the thing is that tool is also freely available here. You just have to perform some commands and you can get that tool there. Okay, so that is available there. Then if you want to work as a team there, if you are working on a project, then you can also work on the same machine and the same servers with the multiple users. And the here the one more is not listed, that you can also use the Linux on the cloud servers. Okay, so this is what the Linux is. But see, Linux is just a operating system. It has its distributions. If I give you, hello, okay. If I give you the example of the distributions, then what are the distributions are? So there was a time that we were using the Android near about the 2014. That was, yeah, and there was a KitKat operating system. Okay, after the KitKat, we updated to the Marshmallow, then Lollipop, then Marshmallow, then Nougat, Oreo, Pie, then Q, then 11, 12, even the 13. So these are the distributions of the operating system. If I talk about the Windows, then Windows also has its distributions, like Windows XP is there, the legend one. The Windows 7, Windows 8, 8.1, then Windows 10, then 11. Again, that in that we have the 11 Home, 11 Office. So these are the distributions of the operating system. So Linux also has its distributions, and those are nothing but there are many. Let's talk about them. So those are Ubuntu, CentOS, Fedora, Red Hat, and Kali Linux. But among that, we use the Ubuntu. Why is it so? Because the user interface User interface means what I have shown you here. Okay, this is more user friendly to operate actually. Okay, you can see the icons here, you can directly navigate on that, and you can click any application there, you can open that file as well. Okay, so it's easy to use the Ubuntu as compared to another programming languages here. Sorry, the distributions here, I'm not talking about the programming languages. The another distributions like CentOS, Fedora, Red Hat, and the Kali Linux. Okay, then Ubuntu has also the versions like Ubuntu 18, Ubuntu 20.04, Ubuntu 22. Then next will come also there, so it will keep updating. Okay, so the same thing is available here, as it is just a distribution of the Linux. So ingest tools must be available there. It is freely available also and less subjected to the virus attacks. Mac and the Windows are also available there. See, few, as I told you that few tools are also available in the Mac and the Windows, but we don't use that operating languages here, because see, the thing is that Mac is expensive to use. Okay, you have to pay money for that, and that is in the huge amount. Okay, because Mac systems are not that much less price. Okay, they are not so cheap. And if I talk about the Windows, then yeah, you can use the Windows, but again, you have to purchase the license for that. You can use the pirated, but at some extent, there is some limit to use the pirated copy there. Okay, and I do not suggest you to use the pirated copy. So if Ubuntu is available there, it is freely available. It is providing us the user interface. Then let's go with that. Why to go with the Mac and the Windows? Okay, but still, if you have the Mac, then it's fine. Okay, but to work with the to work with the ingest tools, you should go with the Ubuntu there. Okay, and don't know about the virus. Use Linux on Windows. Is it better to use VirtualBox instead of dual booting? Yeah, this question we are going to discuss here. And sir, what about virus embedded in PDF and using Linux and don't know about virus? See, there are almost zero means there is only 0.001% chance that your file will be affected there. Okay, in the Ubuntu. So don't worry about the viruses there. Difference between Ubuntu and BioLinux. Explain. So, as I told you that Ubuntu is the operating system that provides the ingest tools, but over that, the Ubuntu also has more tool supported. Okay, it has means it has inbuilt Python install there. Okay, you can also install the R. You can use the data. You can install the databases there like MySQL. So these things are not available in the BioLinux. You will get only the things uh, that are required by the bioinformatician there. Okay, that's what it is. What about the MATLAB? Sorry, I haven't worked with the MATLAB ever, so I can't. I don't know what is this. What you want to say about? But yes, if it is an application and used for the, it is used for the. I have heard about the MATLAB, and actually that will work fine with the Windows as compared to the Ubuntu. I haven't worked with that, but I have heard. But and most of the people actually use it on the Windows as compared to the Ubuntu. I haven't seen anybody that is using the MATLAB on the Ubuntu. Never. Okay, because if you see actually the Ubuntu, then Ubuntu has the that it doesn't have that decent user interface. There's much more. They don't provide any better animation that you will able to see in your Mac system and that what you call the Windows system there. Okay, uh, how long how long it takes to learn Ubuntu? See, operating the Ubuntu is not difficult, but the commands are necessary to learn there, important to learn there. So if you talk about the commands and all these, not only commands, but there are many things there in the Ubuntu that how we can globalize any file. So if you are regularly working with the Ubuntu, so I think just in 2 months, maximum 2 months, you will be able to learn. You will get the hands on the Ubuntu there. Okay, so it is easy to learn. If you are if you are asking about just handling the Ubuntu with the user interface, then it's not that tough. Okay, yeah. Now let's see that what is a Linux is. Okay, and yeah, what is a Linux is? And somebody asked me the question that sorry, what I'm saying that let's discuss the Linux in the brief, that how we can use it and what are the terms that one should know about the about that Linux here. Okay, so somebody asked me that is it better to use the virtual box over the dual boot or the single boot like that? So we are going to talk about this here. How can I use the Linux? So first is the single boot. Single boot means what? Many of you will might have this single boot here. Okay, when you press your power button, it will boot up and it will just show you the password window there if you have the password. And after entering the password, you will be able to use your computer there. You can use that user interface. So that is what we call as single boot. One system will have one operating system. Example is your Android phone or the your if you are using the iPhone, then there is your iPhone there. Okay, iPhone has the iOS system and Android uses the Android smartphones. Okay, Google phones. So that is a single boot device there. When you start that, you have a dual boot. Dual boot means one system will have two operating system. When you will power the when you will press your power button, your operating system sorry, your computer will actually ask you that which operating system do you want to use there. Okay, so that time you can choose that which operating system you want to use. And after using this navigation button, the up arrow and the down arrow key, you can select that. And if you suppose enter into the Ubuntu, then you will be able to work with the Ubuntu only for that session until unless you will not restart your system. Okay, so that is what we call as the dual boot. Next is the virtual box. So virtual box is a method in which actually you will download some application like there will be VMware virtual box will be there, and that will be the application. And in that application, you will install your that Ubuntu there, that Linux there. It may be any distribution there, Red Hat or the Kali Linux, anything will be there. So suppose you have downloaded that application, the virtual box application, and in that you will install your uh, that Ubuntu there. Okay, but I don't recommend the virtual box if you actually want to work with your data. Okay, if you actually want to work with your data. Why is it so? The reason is that when actually you are using the virtual box, you are running two operating systems in the parallel. Two operating systems in the parallel. Okay, so what this will cause if it is running? So it will actually use a large amount of the memory, large amount of the RAM there. Okay, and that might slow down your system. Even if I have here the gaming laptop, I have the decent configuration. I have 16 GB of the RAM, which is DDR5. I have the i5 CPU there, the 12th generation. Even I have the graphics card here, but I never use the virtual box because I have to work with the real data there. That data is might be the huge. Okay, so what will it do? That first the Windows is running here, and Windows almost take the 7 GB of the RAM in my system. Okay, now I have left with 9 GB. In that 9 GB RAM, that virtual box will take some RAM. And in addition to that, that operating system, that Ubuntu will take another RAM. And in addition to that, if I'm going to run any program, that program will take another RAM. So I don't think that if I'm working with a real data, huge data, that will be able to complete the process on my data. It won't. It will crash the system. It will crash the terminal there. It will crash your program. Okay, so why then virtual box is there? So if you just want to learn the Ubuntu, you don't want to make it a single boot or the dual boot, then you can go with this virtual box here. Okay, if you just want to learn the Ubuntu. Now, somebody asked me that should I go with a dual boot or the virtual box or the single boot? So the thing is that I have cleared what is the virtual boxes and what is the problem with the virtual boxes. Talking about the dual boot, if you have a lot of space, if you have a large memory there, you have a decent hard disk capacity, then you can use the dual boot, because when you use the dual boot, that your Windows will take some that space there for installation. Ubuntu will again take some that space there for the installation. Okay, so you can go with the dual boot. And the fourth one, and my favorite one, is the WSL. The WSL stands for the Windows Subsystem Linux. What is this thing is? See that I don't want that. If I don't want that user interface, that bulky user interface, can I use my can I actually work with my data? Can I install that tools that are required? So it is possible. That is with the WSL. WSL stands for the Windows Subsystem Linux. WSL. Okay, and what is the WSL is that? See, when you actually work with the Ubuntu, it is not important that you should know the user interface, but more likely, I will suggest you to that you should know the commands. What are the commands are required there, and how we can actually execute them. That is the more important thing. Okay, so how it is possible? So it is possible with the terminal. Okay, we are going to discuss that. What is a terminal is and everything there. So let me do that. Let me tell you that you can use the WSL, and when you actually use the WSL, it will provide you a black screen here. In the Windows, you might have heard about the CMD, command prompt. So this command prompt will give you more control. It will give you more control over your computer, because with this you can perform many more commands here. Like suppose if you are a mount drive, means your USB drive have any error, that error you can solve with this command prompt. Okay, if it is not getting detected or if it is protected, you can solve the problem with the command prompt, but not with the user interface. Means like this user interface is not going to help you anymore. Okay, it can be just used to navigate through the files, copy the files, then delete the files. That's it. Okay, so uh, this is what the command prompt is here, and the same thing is also provided by the Ubuntu, and we call it as a terminal. Okay, so the terminal is also a black screen. If I open here the Ubuntu, this is my WSL, by the way. Okay, Windows Subsystem Linux. Okay, and when it will open, it will provide you this black screen, and this is what is important for us, guys. Okay, with this we will be able to perform those commands. We'll be able to install the that tools that we require, the NGS tools, and with this we can actually work with our data set. We can work with our data, large data there, and this is what I require. I don't want that user interface. What should I do with that? Okay, so yeah, I got the WSL, so I can use it here. Whatever commands are there, I can perform here. And this WSL actually uses very less RAM here. If I show you with a command, you can see here it is using almost 111 uh, MB here. This is just a MB, and I do have this much RAM here, 7798. 7798. This is just I have actually allotted for my WSL, because my Windows is also running some programs in the background there. Okay, and the available RAM is 7527. You can also increase these resources if you have there. It means you can allot more RAM to your WSL here. That we can do with the WSL config file. There is a, you can do the configuration. Okay, let me check with your questions if there is any. How to dual boot in the system? For that, actually, you have to first make a bootable drive. After booting it, you have to boot into the BIOS. Okay, and in the BIOS, you will get the option where you want to make it a dual bootable or single bootable. Then, yeah. What about Windows subsystem, sir? I have told you how to switch or navigate. Can we use Linux using pen drive rather download? How to switch or navigate? Can we use Linux using pen drive? Now that is not possible because see, operating system is that one which you have to install in the BIOS. It is not like an application. It's not like an any game there that you can install anywhere and you can use. It's not possible. You have to actually install it in your BIOS there. So the world resources will be directed towards the main task and not wasted on the host OS as on virtualization. No, it won't. Actually, when you use the WSL, you are working with your Windows. So whatever work you have, that will be saved there. And whenever you will start the WSL, you will be able to see that progress there. Whatever you have generated, whatever the results are there, you will be able to say. Nothing will waste there. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is what about the terminal. This is what the terminal is there. Do we need to download WSL? Yes, you have to download. There are many ways. Either you can use your PowerShell here, okay, and in the PowerShell you have to perform your command WSL-FL install. Okay, the WSL will be installed there. Then after that, what you have to do is after that you have to use my -d here, and you have to give the name of your distribution. So suppose if I want to install the Ubuntu 20.04, then it will be something like this: Ubuntu 20 hyphen is important there, 20.04. Okay, and after pressing the enter, it will be downloaded. I already have here, so I don't need to download it. Okay, so this is how you can download the WSL. Or more, what you can do is, if you just want to go with a simple step, you can open your play that Microsoft Store, and in that you can actually search here for the WSL. Okay, you can see here. Could you tell me how the Linux operating system is useful for the bioinformatician? Yeah, I will tell you. Moreover, actually, you are going to use this Linux to install the NGS tools. Okay. What I can tell you is that you can only work with this NGS tools here. Okay. You have to just work with the NGS tools, and yeah, that's it. NGS tools only, because with the NGS tools, you have to build a pipeline. Okay, yes, that's it. And if you want to download the data there, then there is a command there that by using that you can also download your data. So I will tell you what are the commands are there. Basic commands are there to using to install the uh, sorry, to download the files there and to install some that tools there. I will explain you. Can you please show us the config file of WSL? Sir, do we need to download WSL? I have told you that how you can install the WSL. Not work fine in Windows. Actually, the Ninjas tools are most of them are not available in the Windows. Yeah, so this is the command by which you can install the Ubuntu. And if you don't know how to install the WSL, just search on the Google that WSL install, and first link you will find from the Microsoft Windows. Okay, just open that, and first link that will explain you everything. Okay, just two and three commands are there that you have to run. And talking about the WSL config file, so let me show you that. First let me search that if I do have, actually, because I think I have deleted that file. Let me search that in the Windows. Deleted means I haven't deleted it. I have that receipt. The I have formatted this C drive few days ago, and actually it is not there. But I will tell you that how it actually looks like. Uh, it looks like something like this. Okay, so it looks like first it will be wsl dot config. Okay, and in that you have to configure it with this wsl2. By the way, it's important for me to configure my WSL because 7 GB RAM is not enough for me. Okay, and memory equals to, it will be suppose 12. Okay, then again you have to say here WSL2. Okay, and then you have to memory is done. And if you want to allot the CPU there, means if you have the multiple cores here, if you have the multiple threads there, then you can also that define here that how many sorry, you can also configure here that how many CPUs or the threads you want to use. Actually CPU equals to, you can say 6 here. Mine has this 6 actually. It has these 6 cores there. Okay, not the CPUs. Task manager. Sorry, the cores are 12 here. Okay, so in this CPU you have to provide here how many you actually want to use. I'm not going to use all these 12 here because few are also required for my system. Okay, and you will be able to install the WSL if your virtualization is enabled here. So how to enable this virtualization, I will explain you. Actually I'm going deep more and more, but let me tell you that how we can actually enable the virtualization here. So it is additional uh, features. It is actually something like features. Yeah, this one. So here you can see that virtual machine platform, this you have to enable. And then there is one more. uh, this one and this one, Windows subsystem for Linux. These two things you have to enable, and then only you will be able to install the WSL there. Okay, and after actually creating this file, you have to save this file in this directory, your C, then program files, and here you have to save that file here. You have to save it here, this directory. And only after that your system will be able to, your WSL will be able to use that much resources. Otherwise it will not. By default it will set to the this much, the 7 or 8 GB, almost 8 GB RAM. And this is a swap memory. Swap memory means what, that if your memory is full, means if your RAM has been utilized completely, then if you don't want to crash your program, if you don't want to stop the execution of your program, then you can allot a small part of your hard disk to use it as a RAM. That is what we call as swap memory. Okay, so this you can use here. It is almost 2 GB because 1024 MB means 1 GB here. Yeah, swap memory, this is what it is. What is pipeline development? How can one develop it using Linux, and what it is important for analysis? So the thing is, what is a pipeline? So pipeline is nothing but it is the event of your execution of your program. Suppose what I have to do is I have to there is a task for me that I have to create a file. I have to write something in that file. After that, I have to send that file to somebody, and after sending, I have to delete that file there. Okay, so there are many those what we call as the that events are there. Creating file, writing into that file, then sending that file, and after that deleting the file. Okay, so to do this automated, what we have to do is we have to arrange all this program one by one, and that is what we call as a pipeline. Okay, and how it is important and why it is important. So actually the pipeline development actually increases your accuracy. Means it will give you a constant output, correct output without any mistake, and also save your time because you don't have to actually keep your eyes on that program. Everything will be executed there automatically if everything is in right order there. This is what the pipeline is. Okay, fine. This is what the swap memory is. Swap memory is just a small part that you will allot from your hard disk as your RAM so that your program will not crash even if your RAM will be completely utilized there. Okay, and swap memory will actually work slow for you because it is part of your hard disk, and you know that a hard disk, you might know that hard disk works slow. Means the read write speed of the hard disk is slow as compared to the RAM, and the GPUs are there, and GPU has the very high speed when when we talk about the reading and the writing the files there. Okay, GPU has the very fast memory there, and yeah, that's what the swap memory is. Okay, so let's get back to the slides. Yeah, so we have discussed this single boot, dual boot, virtual box, and the WSL. Graphical user interface, we have talked about it a lot many time, that what you can see here, that what you can able to operate, that is your graphical user interface. Bash, what is a bash is? You might have heard about some languages like R, C, C++, Java, Python, Ruby, Perl. These are the operating these are the languages, and that language, when you install, that will have some interpreter there. Interpreter is just a program that will actually execute your program there. Means the code, not the program. It will execute your code. Let me show you what is that actually is. So if I go here, then where's my Python is installed. So it is, let me find that path from here. That will be more easy. It, yeah, this is the path where I have installed. Okay, so you can see here there is an application called as Python. So this is an interpreter. This will be able to execute the code written in the Python language. So like that, the Linux also supports a programming language, and that is called as the shell scripting. Okay, and whatever the pipeline is, I have just told you that pipeline you will be able to create in that you can also create that pipeline using that shell scripting language, and it is just simple thing. Okay, whatever command you have that you have to write there, you have to type there in a sequence. Okay, and the bash is that interpreter that is responsible to execute your those shell scripting file, that sh file there. Okay, that is a, so in fact what is the bash is just a shell scripting interpreter there. Okay, and it is located in that base repository of your that Ubuntu there. Okay, bash rc, what is a bash rc is? So bash rc is a file which can be used to configure or you can say customize your Ubuntu there. I'm not talking about using the resources, the RAM and the that CPUs there, the cores there. Okay, what the bash rc file can do, let me tell you. Bash rc file is actually we use to globalize the program. What is meant by the globalize? If I open this cmd here and if I type here Python and enter, it is opening an interpreter here that's showing Python 3.11.5 here. Okay, and the thing is that I can write here my Python code, but how actually it works? So it is nothing but if I close this window and if I click on this Python, double click, you can see the same window. Okay, so why how it is opening from here? How it is opening from here? When I type the CFD and I type the Python here, this is because I have globalized that python.exe file, this application file. How did I globalize it? So I have globalized it from here. Recently, I have opened that. Then path, edit. You can see the path here, which is same as this one. It's not moving. Okay, you can see this path. This is similar. Sorry. This path is similar to this one. Where it go? This one. Okay, and in that path what is there? There is a Python. That's why when I'm typing here the Python, I'm able to use that Python interpreter. Like that, in the Ubuntu you can use this bash rc file to globalize your program. Let me tell you that actually I have installed a program. I have globalized a program there called proto-c. Just a moment. Just a moment. I will show you TensorFlow. Then add-ons, protocol, and in that CMake there is a proto-c. See, this is the proto-c program. That is actually a compiler, and I have globalized this proto-c there. Now, if I show you my that WSL here, even if I didn't double click on that proto-c file, I will be able to use that PROTOC. Enter. See, this is showing something here that is a manual, and let me show you that where I have added the path. Just a second. Uh, nano bash slash etc slash bash dot bash rc. You can see here there is a path which is same to that one. Okay, just the thing is different here because in the WSL we use slash mnt to denote the path. Okay, and CMake. So this file is global out there and I can use. So this is why we actually use this bash rc file. Lot many things are also available here, but I will strongly suggest you, I will strongly give you the warning that don't do anything with that bash rc file except globalizing your files and whatever you want actually here. Okay, don't do anything, because if you make some changes there by mistake, then it might crash your system there. System is, if you are using the WSL, it will crash only the WSL. If you are using the dual boot, it will only crash that dual boot there, means only the only the Ubuntu, it will crash. And if you are using that virtual box, then a virtual box will be crashed. If you are using a single boot, then single boot, that operating system will crash there. Okay, yeah. So this is what the bash rc file is. Okay, then next is what? The terminal. Terminal I have shown you, and we are using the terminal here. The shell scripting. As told you, that shell scripting is just language supported by the Linux. You might have got bored now. So what we can do is we will actually work on some commands here, and you are also going to work with those commands. How we are going to do? that you don't have the Ubuntu, you don't have that Ubuntu there. So how we are going to do that? WSL is not also there. Nothing is installed. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the Colab here, Google Colab. So Google Colab is a cloud platform actually, and they provide you some resources. They will provide you the that terminal there in which you can actually work, and it will not look similar to this one, but you will be able to perform few commands there. Okay, what you have to do? You have to search here for Google Colab, enter, and open this one. https:/google colab.google. This link you have to open, and if you are new there, it will ask you to sign up, so please sign up there. Let's take 1 minute for you. Just open this Google Colab and sign up there. I will wait for you for the 1 minute, because it will not take more than a minute to just sign up there. So I hope that it you might have signed up successfully. After signing up, you will find something like this. Okay, and there you will find a new notebook that might change the location. It might be here somewhere. If we have Ubuntu, can we use it instead? Yeah, you can. Okay, but many of our guys don't have the Ubuntu there, so they can use this Google Colab. Okay, so after signing up, what you have to do is you have to click on the new notebook, and it will take some time depending on your connectivity. After that, you will be able to see the user interface like this. Okay, so actually this Google Colab provides you the uh, command line for the Python. You will be able to perform the Python code here, Python lines, but you can also work with that Ubuntu here. You can also perform your Ubuntu commands, but few commands are not able to run here. Okay, so I will be using the WSL, and you can use this one here. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about this that Google Colab. Okay, after opening this, you will be able to see here an option connect to a runtime. Okay, you have to click here, and it will connect you to the cloud resources. It is taking some time. After connecting, it will show you the resources there, the hard disk and the RAM there. Okay, this is not your hard disk, this is not your system hard disk, by the way. It is using the resources from the cloud. Okay, because Google provides you some their resources for the study purpose. If you click on that, you'll be able to see that there is a system RAM 12.7 GB, and disk is there 107.7 GB. Okay, and let me tell you guys that if you are working on some data, and you are using the Google Colab, so when you will close this browser, when you will close this tab there, your all data will be erased. Okay, yes, your all data will be erased. So before closing this tab, make sure that you will download that. You will get the backup of that data. Okay, you will not able to get that data again. You will not able to record that data once deleted. Okay, when you will close this tab. Okay, so these are the resources you have got from the Google. And now if you click on this icon of files, then it will show you the folders and the files present here. If your data is inside your Google Drive, you can also mount your Google Drive here. You can see there is an option, mount drive. Click on that. It says mounting drive, and it is asking me the permission. I say connect to Google Drive. Wait for a few. It's saying taking, okay, mounted. Okay, and now if I click on this, it will show you the drive, and this is all the things that I have in my Google Drive there. Okay, so if you have the files in your Google Drive, you will be able to access those files by mounting the drive. Fine. So what you have to do here, that you have to perform the commands, and when you will be performing the commands, this is just a cell that will actually work with the Python code. But if you want to run your commands, the Ubuntu commands here, then what you have to do is you have to use uh, this exclamatory sign there, and then further you have to type whatever command is there. Okay. Okay, what's the chat box? Where is attendance link? Okay, great. Yeah, so I'm going to use my favorite WSL here. And yeah, so let's see that I have opened it. Let me clear this output. Okay, first command, your first command is clear. What the clear will do, whatever output you have got here, that if you want to clear your output, all the screen, then you can use this clear command here and just press the enter. So everything will be clear, and you will be able to perform the fresh commands here. Okay, sir, can you please repeat the process? What you have to do, you have to open the Google Colab, then sign in, then click on the new notebook. After clicking on the new notebook, it will show you the interface like this. After that, it will show a connect option here where my mouse cursor is rotating. After connecting that, this will be connected with the cloud resources, and it will provide you a RAM and the disk there, RAM and the some hard disk. Okay, so that you can work with your data, you can download your data. Okay, and you can mount your Google Drive. If your data is inside the Google Drive, then you can mount your drive from here. There is an option. Okay, and you will be able to access the files from here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use my this one here, this WSL here, and you might have seen the first command. Very easy. Clear means clear everything. That's it. Okay, clear the screen. If you want to see that in which directory you are working, then there is a pwd command. Pwd stands for the present working directory. And if I execute this, you can see there is a /home/bhushan. So currently I'm this in this directory there. If I want to move to this directory, say uh, I will I will move to this new volume D, and I have to work here. Okay, so what will I do? I will use a command here to change the directory, to change your working directory, the present working directory. There is a command called cd. After that, you have to provide your path. So I know what is the path of my that D drive there. I told you that whenever actually you have to change your directory to any of your drives, you have to start with /mnt and slash. Okay, then there is a D drive. Okay, and enter. So after changing the directory, you will be able to see here the blue blue letters, some letters. This denotes that this is your current working directory, your present working directory. If you want to do the same in the Google Colab, then what you have to do is instead of the that exclamatory, you have to use that percent symbol cd no space, sorry, cd. And after that, actually here you have to provide the complete path of that directory here. Okay, and that's what the problem with the Google Colab. So copy path, control V. Okay, as I'm currently in the content directory, let me show you. pwd. Yeah, by the way, for execution of your code, you can click here, click on this run cell, or you can press control plus enter. Okay, it's showing the slash and content. Okay, I will add new cell here by clicking on this slash content. Here we are. So in order to, if you want to change your directory to this sample data, you can't actually use this cd and sample underscore data. Okay, you can't use this. If you execute this that line, it will work, means it will execute, it will not show any output there, and your directory will not be changed as well. Okay, so in the Google Colab, if you want to change your directory, you have to provide the complete path there. Copy path and paste. Then execute, and now it is showing you that slash content slash sample underscore data. These commands won't work on Google Colab, or will they? See, cd command will work with this one, and rest of the command will work with by providing this exclamatory signs. Okay, so on the Google Colab, few commands will run like cd, pwd, then ls, wget, but something like nano is just a text editor that will not work here. Okay, yeah. So cd slash mnd slash d. So here I am, and let me show you that this is it. And in that, if you want to say that how many files do I have, which files do I have, which files and the folders are there, so there is a ls command. Enter. So with the ls command, you will be able to see these files present are there: the info precision, the personal project, and the sessions. Okay, these are files, these files are also there, but why I'm not able to see, because those are the hidden files here. Okay, those are the hidden files that you can't able to see there. Okay, uh, so this is how you can change the directory, and this is how you can list out the files and the folders present there. Okay, then next, if you want to create a directory, okay, then what you can do, you have command here called mkdir, that stands for the make directory. Okay, make directory means folder. Okay, and after that, you have to provide the name of your directory. I will say that ubuntu underscore seminar ls. So ubuntu underscore seminar, this is here. So you can see here something like this, that is highlighted in the green. So this represents that this is a folder or the directory, and what is inside the just a blue color, that is the file. Okay, now we have created the ubuntu underscore seminar, and with this mkdir command, you can create multiple folders at a single time. Say, I will say f1, then f2, f3, f4, f5, like this. Enter. Okay, and say ls to check them. You can see f1, f2, f3, f4, f5, these folders are here. Okay, let's check them here. You can see multiple folders have been created as single time. And if I try to do that with my um, just user interface, then it will take so much time. That was fine that my folder name has only two characters there, the new number and the alphabet. So one can say that I can easily create it, but if my folder name is too much long, like this sniper ghost warrior contracts 2, then it will take some time. Okay, and yeah, and if I want to do that with the user interface, then I have to go with a new and then folder and then type my name. Okay, so this is how this will save your time for creating a directory. By the way, you can also create a folder inside the folder using the mkdir. command mkdir. Okay, and then I will say where do I have to create? Let's say in the ubuntu underscore seminar, I will type here ub. Okay, I don't have to type the complete name, just I will press the tab here, and see, it has created it. Okay, then I will give the folder names that I have to create. Folder 1, then same, and folder 2, and say folder 3. Okay, I'm specifying here the path that where I want to create it. Where it is in the ubuntu slash underscore seminar slash folder 1. Okay, because this folder is already created here. Enter. Okay, now to change the directory, we have to go with cd and u, enter, ls, and these are the folders here. If I show you here, you'll be able to see that. See, folder 1, folder 2, and then folder 3. How to open file or a folder? See, files are of many types: binary files, text files. Okay, so we are currently working while opening a folder or changing the directory to the folder. So you can do that with the cd command, cd and the name of your folder. Okay, yeah, so we have entered inside the folder. By the way, if you want to get one step back, you can use this command, cd dot dot. See, now I am inside the slash mnt slash d. Okay, suppose you want to undo this. Okay, undo means if you want to enter into that directory again, but without providing the name of that directory, then what you can do, you can use cd uh, cd space that hyphen and enter. Okay, you can see slash mnt slash d slash ubuntu seminar. So we are here now. Okay, if you want to get two step backs, you can say cd dot dot slash dot dot. Okay, and now I'm two step back here. It entered into the d, then I can change to the mnt there. Okay, so this is about create that changing the directory and entering into the directory. If you want to create a file, you can use here a command called as touch, touch, and the name of the file. Okay, by the way, this touch command will create an empty file. Currently where I'm in the slash mnt. Okay, see, I'm going to enter into my ubuntu underscore seminar by using this cd. That's it. Okay, and here I will create my file, touch space. I will give the name of my file, say sequence.txt, and enter. Okay, let's check it with the ls command, and there is a sequence.txt. Okay, the file has been created. If you want to add something, if you want to write something in this sequence.txt, okay, then you have to use a nano command here, nano. Okay, and this is not going to work in your Google Colab. Okay, please note this. Using vi or cat command file name. Cat is actually used to read the content of the file. To read the content of the file, to copy the content, or to overwrite the file as well. Okay, nano, then sequence.txt, enter. So after that, it will show you some interface like this, and I can type whatever I want here. I will say that this is a text file. This is a text file, and after that, I will say that this file is created with um, this file is created with touch command and edited with nano command. Okay, once done, uh, it will show you here that how you can save the content. So write out is the command, means control and O. With this shortcut, you will be able to write this content in your file. I will press control O. Okay, it's asking that file name to write is sequence.txt. I will confirm, say enter, and to exit press control X. Okay, the file has been written there. And if you want to read that file, use cat command, cat and nano. No, sorry, that file name is sequence.txt. Okay, so you can see this is the content of your file. If I show you opening that file, you can see here. Okay, so this is it. Then let me tell you advanced command. Okay, so this is the basic command. If you want to download a file, then how you can download that file. Okay, so that file can be downloaded with a wget command. Okay, what will I do? I will open something. I will open a file that I can download actually. Say, what should I uh, say? Image download. Any file. Let's see that fast QC. I will say here fast QC download. Yeah, here is a link. Here is a thing that will provide as a link. Let me show you. You will download. Your download will start shortly. Okay, but the thing is that I don't want to download it in my browser. Now, yeah, what we can do, we can go to the GitHub, and from that we will able to get some link there. Okay, yeah, that what we can do. Yeah. So you can see that this is a link from which we can download a file. Okay, so to download any file, currently let me show you that I don't have any file in the directory. If I type the ls here, there is no file. Okay, to download any file, you have to use this command wget -c and the path, the URL, not the path, the URL of that file. Okay, and press enter. So it has started downloading, and it has been downloaded as well. You can see. Okay, let's say ls. So with the ls command, you can see there is a file models.git here. Okay, so this is how you can download a file. After that, if you want to download any tools, the NGS tools, okay, then you actually have to install it from the repository of the Ubuntu. Okay, and to access the repository, you have to use the sudo command. Okay, sudo. So sudo will actually give you the access to all those permissions that the root user have. Root user means main user. You might have heard about in the Windows, we call it as a administration that permission. So same thing is also provided here, but we call it as a sudo. Okay, and to install any that tool or any program which is available in the repository of the Ubuntu, we use sudo, then apt-get install and the name of that program. Say I want to download the tool called FastKey and enter. After that, obviously, as it is super user command, it will give you all the privilege of the root user. surely it will ask you the password. And this password, why is it asking? Because when I install the WSL, I have configured it that. So when you will complete the installation of the WSL, the it will actually ask you for the username that you want to use and the password you have to provide there. Okay, so I will enter my password, and when you will enter password, it will not show anything there, anything. Okay, it will not show any dots or what you are typing there. So I'm typing here my password and you will not able to see anything. Okay, and you can see that it is getting downloaded, and it has been downloaded now. Now if I type here fast p, okay, because when you install these programs, they will be actually installed in the home directory. You don't have to add them in the bash rc file. Moreover, we can say that you don't have to globalize them. Just type here fast p, and it will show you the manual if it is installed. Now to actually run this command, we need a data which I don't have, and even if that data is there, it has it takes a lot many time, and for that I have to configure my system, that WSL as well, which I haven't. Okay, so this sudo command will give you the root privileges. Yeah, so these are some basic commands that bioinformaticians should know. Okay, and if the you have to see that if you want to learn the ingest tools, then there are some courses provided by the Dr. Omics, that how we can work with that data with the ingest tools. Okay, okay guys, so that's it. Tell me different commands used for vim editor and symbol file. To download that files, you need a URL, and with the wget-c, you can download that file. Whatever it is, you just need a URL there. Okay, guys, so that's it. That's what the Linux is, and there are many more things there that you can do with the that what we call as the Linux, the Ubuntu. You can use the shell scripting to automate your work there. Okay, and yes, that's it. Moreover, we focus on the ingest tools here. Okay, guys, that's it. Hope you have enjoyed this session. And thank you for your patience and your attention. Okay.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bhushan. So now we'll go to our last part. I request our CEO, Dr. Dipshika ma'am, to take over. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, Kashmila, you are audible.
Okay. Dipshika ma'am, I request everyone to hold on for a minute.
Okay, Kashmila.
Hi, everyone. Thanks a lot for being a patient audience. And you people are really wonderful. So I would like to share few of the things from my side. Is my screen visible?
Your screen is not visible yet. I request
Just a
Mr. Bhushan to
second.
please stop sharing.
Just a second. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. My name is Deepshikha. I'm CEO and founder of this company known as Dr. Omics. And basically, there are two verticals of our company. The first one is diagnostic labs, and the third one is research lab. In research lab, we provide research and development processes. And in the second thing, we provide trainings and education regarding bioinformatics. So in the molecular diagnostic lab, we have very interesting molecular diagnostic test, including cardiomics, which focuses cardiovascular diseases, oncomics, cancer diagnosis related test, diabetomics, we detect type 2 diabetes using your DNA, and the gene resist, it includes 10 major drug resistance. And the last one is check my health, that is the overall health guide. So basically, we can get you your predisposition regarding various genetic diseases using your saliva. So probably you all people are here for Dr. Omics Research Lab, and this is a laboratory which can help you in making industry ready, because we have cutting edge technologies and we provide you live classes. Many platforms are available which are providing bioinformatics training, but most of them are providing recorded sessions. Just the one that you have experienced right now. We believe in live sessions because this is what our education system told us, that we can interact with the teacher, we can ask our question anytime during and between the session, and I guess this is the most effective way of learning. So keeping this in our mind, we started this live classes system, and specifically for bioinformatics. Yes, this is the most emerging field, and I believe that we need training and courses regarding this emerging field so that the enormous publicly available data can be utilized. So we provide one-to-one training if you want, small group training, and the large group trainings. It generally focuses on basic bioinformatics databases and the techniques. The second one, the most influential one training, is next generation sequencing based training. We also teach microarray chip designing, microarray chip data analysis, biological programming courses like BioPython, R, Python, so on and so forth. And yes, we also provide training regarding computer-aided drug designing. So I would like to introduce you all. There are two newly launched industrial bioinformatics internship in Dr. Omics. The first one focuses NGS, and the second one focuses computer-aided drug designing. Speaking of computer-aided drug designing industrial bioinformatics long-term internship, it will be a 6-month long internship in which 4 months will be dedicated to the coursework, where we will teach you each and everything regarding computer-aided drug designing. And we will assume that you don't know anything about bioinformatics. So we'll start with basics of the bioinformatics. We will teach you Python and R. And after making you acclimatize with the environment, we will introduce computer-aided drug designing, and then computer-aided drug designing using machine learning. At the end of the 4 month, there will be 2 month long project. The project will be real world based, and the exciting most part is that your newly found knowledge will be translated into something productive, and we will help you to publish that in Scopus Index Journal. And same is true for NGS based test, sorry, NGS based industrial bioinformatics long-term internship. If any one of you are interested in this, please let us know. The course feature I have already discussed that it will be up to the industry standards. And one thing I forget to tell you people is that after the completion of this industrial training, there will be 4 complete HR session, which can help you in making you industry ready regarding, there will be mock interviews, there will be sessions to make your CV more influential, your LinkedIn profile more influential. Yes, it will be a complete package in a way. So this is my team. If anybody is interested, there are some scientists, there are some engineers and bioinformaticians. Bhushan is one among the Bhushan, and Dr. Jyoti is one among our trainers. I hope you like both of them. Thanks a lot for being a wonderful audience. I'm really impressed by the patience that you people have. And I'm truly humbled by the fact that you people came in such a good strength. And if anybody want to ask any question, please feel free. Okay, if no such questions are there, then let's end this session. Please give us your feedback. We have circulated the feedback form, and yes, we will answer each and every question asked by you. Then that's it for today. Let's meet again in a next very exciting and very knowledgeable session. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Bhushan. Thanks, Dr. Jyoti.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. And
Thank you,
yeah,
doctor.
my pleasure, ma'am.
Okay, then signing off now.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Rohini.
Yeah, hi Shalini. Please let me know. You wanna say something, Shalini? Probably not.
Hello, ma'am. The link is not opening.
Which link, Harshita?
Ma'am, the feedback link, ma'am.
Same here.
Okay.
Link is not open. Please check with your network connection because the link is working and we have the responses.
Okay. Sayoni Jana is interested in genetic testing using saliva. So basically, these tests check the predisposition of the diseases. For example, my mother is suffering from diabetes. Then somehow I am conscious about getting diabetes myself, right? Because this disease has some hereditary nature. So we can help in it. I can took my own saliva and extract DNA out of that, and I can check for the genes that are responsible for getting this disease. So yes, we can tell it about whether you have some inclination of development for this disease. So if I got an idea that yes, I have some faulty genes, I can change my sedentary habits. I can include some good healthy food and nutrition in my diet, and I can increase the exercise amount. In that way I can approach for a healthy lifestyle and can evade from this disease for a comparatively longer time. Anything else if you want? There are multiple tests available. Yes, we are having a very good number of tests, and in coming months we will launch few of the very interesting tests, and I would love to discuss about these tests, and I am very excited to discuss about these tests, because yes, these tests will be able to help you all people to get a better life, and it will impact a very larger audience indeed. And one more very exciting news for all you people. The people who have attended our previous webinar and workshop can avail 10% of the discount by showing their certificate. It is valid for everything regarding the test that we have, regarding the internship or courses that we have. And you people are very inquisitive regarding cost of the 6-month internship. It has a very nominal and affordable cost of 35,000. And yes, for a 6-month long industrial internship, you need to pay 35,000 minus 10%. Regarding session link, we will upload the session on YouTube as a series. So if you people are interested in that, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Rest of the previous webinars and workshops are also uploaded there. You can get benefit of those, interesting webinars as well. Anything else? If there is YouTube link. Okay. Kashmila, please share the YouTube link here. We have YouTube link all over the social media, like LinkedIn and Instagram. Everywhere we also provide the YouTube link. Yes, we will share the PPT of every session possible. Got that. Yeah, Prerna. Okay, my WhatsApp number is available everywhere, right? On my first slide, on my LinkedIn, everywhere WhatsApp number is available. Still, if you want, I can tell you that. It is 93108-70544. This is the WhatsApp number of Dr. Omics, and you will get the response as quick as possible. Anything else you want to discuss? Anything interesting? Okay, I guess that's it for today. And I really enjoying being part of this session. Hope to see you all very soon. Okay, so somebody need a journal publication work and with single molecule only, right? Yes, you can go for a publication with single molecule, but you can't get assurance regarding the impact factor, right? And the rigorous is the work, the higher is the impact factor. So yes, we can help you in this. Please mail us on our email ID. Okay. So further, I would like to let you know that if somebody has any financial problem, they can deposit the fees in installments. And yes, there are discounts as well. It is a well-known truth that internships are available in a very hefty cost. And we are here to provide you with the most affordable solution for this. After BSc Bioinformatics, you must go for MSc Bioinformatics at least. In India, at least, BSc Bioinformatics is not a very high education, and you can't expect a BSc Bioinformatics person to have a good knowledge regarding the domain or the technical part. So I request uh, Harshil Arya to join your higher classes. Yes, you can go for internships and courses as well, but higher education is necessary, I guess. Okay, regarding of webinar, we will try to upload that as soon as possible, but it will take another 4 to 5 days at least. We will provide you with a link for the certificate. Maximum by day after tomorrow, Tuesday or Wednesday, you'll get the link. Because there are a lot of participants, and I guess we need to make personalized certificate for each and everybody. Anything else? Yes, we will send the PPT. Career opportunity available at for MSc Bio, microbiology. Dr. Omics is dedicated to bioinformatics task only. We are focused bioinformaticians. So I'm so sorry to tell you that for microbiology or other wet lab based courses, we are not very, we don't have any positions for them. But we can help you in getting strong hand in bioinformatics. Anything else if anybody want to know? Okay, I guess there are no more questions. Yeah, Sudipta, I would be glad to have you on board, and definitely we will learn together. Okay, if I want to go abroad. Harshil, why you want to go abroad? For bioinformatics, you need not to translocate yourself, right? This is what bioinformatics is. Bioinformatics is a only life sciences stream that can do the work from home thing. So if you have opportunity to work with 4 to 5 different labs simultaneously, why would you constrain yourself by joining a single lab, that too abroad? I don't find any point in it. But even then, if you are asking, then I guess particularly a few centers of US and a few centers in Europe, sorry, and New Zealand, I guess some of the labs in New Zealand are also good. Yes, and don't forget, Indians are also doing good in bioinformatics. We provide completely online internship. We don't do offline internships. Because we can't constrain ourselves to few of the students, few of the trainers. We have a very wide range of trainers, and yes, we can provide you the world-class facilities, but when we are providing offline, there are a lot of limitations. We can't confine ourselves with those pretty kind of limitations, right? Okay. You're doing BSc biotechnology and very much interested in bioinformatics is hard. No, not at all. Bioinformatics is not hard. Any education is not hard. It's totally depend on your teachers. If you have good trainers, if you have good teachers, everything will be easy. And Bioinformatics is not at all hard. I can't say this. Ma'am, after BS level, we joined computational lab in MS. So what is the question, Ahmed? I'm not able to get your question. The most interesting part about bioinformatics is this: there is abundant data available freely on the internet. Reliable, abundant, and very good data available. People need human to analyze that data. People need bioinformaticians to analyze that data. And yes, for the next 10 to 15 years, there is very good future in bioinformatics, I guess. Dissertation. We can discuss regarding this. Mr. Das, there is very bright future. You can join any pharma industry, any molecular diagnostic lab after doing this PhD in bioinformatics. There are a number of opportunities. There are very big labs nowadays in India who can accommodate you. Yes, we are shifting our focus more towards NGS, but CAD is also having very good lustrous future as of now. Anything else? So can I mail regarding? Yeah, definitely. Please mail us. We will reply you. You can mail us at info@dromics.com. Thank you, Abdul. Same here, same here. Okay, Mr. Das. You people can switch on your mic as well if you want to talk, right? I will get placed by your side once I finish the NGS training program at Dr. Omics. Sudipta Das. Okay, Sudipta. Yes, we need NGS people. We need CAD people ourselves. But there is limitation. We are a startup, but I can make you sure that after getting good knowledge from Dr. Omics, you can get job opportunity anywhere possible. We just aim to provide you good knowledge, right? We will provide you with good knowledge. We will provide you knowledge how to compile your existing knowledge into a useful research paper. And then we will help you designing your CV. In a way, we are just preparing you for the industry. That's all. Okay, then I guess that's it. Hope to see you all very soon again. Till then, have a nice day and happy learning.